Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to make this snowflake cookie, perfect for a frozen themed party or for any party during the winter. So stay tuned and I will show you how. Here are the things that I used: a 4.5-inch snowflake cookie cutter. I'm using Sky Blue by Wilton, some sanding sugar in white and silver. It has some silver dragees and the disco dust, and the brush is optional. Alright guys, let's get started. Alright, so first thing we need to do is fill out the entire snowflake cookie, and I have here tip number 3. I'm just gonna pretty much outline the cookie first and then just fill it in. Now you can go with this blue color for the background, or you can do the white and then do the snowflake outline in the blue. You can do either way. I'm gonna do just the blue for the video because it's repetitive. It's just gonna be the same exact thing, just the opposite color. And then I'll show you at the end, towards the end of the video, how those two will look. Alright, just make sure you pull out these little peaks on the ends here. That way they don't stay too rounded. And then just push in those peaks that stick out. And then let this dry for, I'd say, a couple hours, maybe 3 hours. And that way when you pop in your white and put in your sanding sugar, it doesn't damage your icing. So make sure that your surface is nice and dry. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest, and I'll come back with that white icing. Alright guys, to do the design, you can do any type of design. You can get all fancy and do all kinds of neat little snowflake designs, but I'm just going to do something really simple. And I'm going to be using the silver sanding sugar and some white sanding sugar. The silver is almost clear. It's not like a silvery color. I mean, it is. I don't know if you can tell the difference. This is very white, and this is it has that silver tone to it. But what I like about this, it's like very clear, almost transparent, and this one is more white matte color. It's hard to explain, but either one will do. I did get this one from the baker's kitchen, I think .com. I can't remember exactly, but I guess you can go on eBay and see about these two. I'm going to be using some white roll icing in a medium consistency with a tip number 2, and I'm going to be doing each little stem at a time. If I do all of them at once, they will dry, and then the sanding sugar won't stick. So I'm going to be doing one at a time, putting the sanding sugar, dumping it, doing the next line, etc., etc. Now, I will be using these silver dragees, and they are 6 millimeters because the cookie is kind of large. You can use a 4 millimeter if the cookie is like a few inches smaller, but I was asked to do them with these, so I'm going to be doing them with these. These are more for decoration purposes. I know there's some states that are not allowed to sell these or buy these, but it does say right here, not edible, for decoration only. So do let your customers or the people that are purchasing these, or that you're giving them to, that they should be thrown out, that they are just for decoration purposes. If you want to use something that is completely edible, I have these here. They are sixlets. So these are candy, but they also have the sixlets that are chocolate in the inside, and they're just candy coated. They come in different colors. I could use the silver, or I could use the white. I have here one that I did in the white, and I do like the silver one better, but again, you may want to just stick with that candy one. So I'm gonna go ahead and start on my, I'm gonna do it with the silver, just so you can see. I kind of like it like that. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with a line from one point to the other, and then bring it kind of like a little chevron. I'm gonna do a lot of these here, and I have to work quickly because the icing will start drying and I won't be able to stick my sugar crystals on there. Now you don't have to be perfect with these unless you really want to, but the crystals will kind of hide it. So I'm gonna dump that, and I'm gonna continue on doing all the rest just like I did with these, and then I'm gonna come back with the little extra details. Like I said earlier, you can do the background white and do the blue, the snowflake in the blue. I kind of prefer it like that. I like both of them, but I think sometimes the blue stands out really nicely with that white background, and then the sugar, the sanding sugar looks really nice with that blue underneath it. So you may want to try both of them. All right, so put the little pearl there, either your white candy one or the silver one. Just go ahead with the same icing, just put a little dab of it in the center. Grab your little pearl and then just set it in the center like that, and you'll be done. You can go ahead and finish up the rest, and again, you can do different designs. And you can do vice versa in the color, either the white or the blue. I'll show you that in the end, and I will show you here one that I did that I just added a lot of little dots, little white pearls with the same icing, and this one was made with the silver sanding sugar like I did with this one here, and then here is one that I did with the pearl, and I did that little design there. And as you can see, I don't know if you can tell the difference. This one looks very white, and this one has a little bit more of a clearer look to it on that sanding sugar. So I'm gonna go ahead and put them all together, and that'll be all for this video. Oh, one more thing, guys, if you would like to add a little bit of the disco dust that I like to use a lot by CK, that is just edible glitter, and that just gives it a nice little sparkle to that. That is optional, but you know, I love the stuff and I use it as much as I can, to whatever I can. So now I'm ready to put them all together. Alright guys, so here are the other ones that I've made and are drying. As you see there, that edible glitter, when the light hits it, it reflects really nicely, so you see all that little shine. So that is it. Alright guys, that is all. I had to rush and just show you this one sample here because I had so many to do, but they're pretty easy, and like I said, you can make your own design. This one here is very easy. Just go ahead and pipe some little pearls with your icing and just leave it like that, or you can add the sanding sugar on top of them. If you saw some of them in the tray, I did a few with the sanding sugar on them and some without. I kind of like the contrast of this here with the sanding sugar on the larger parts and then matte with the pearls in the center. I kind of like that. And again, you can do the colors with the opposite colors, the white at the background and the blue for the snowflake, and with the white sanding sugar or the silver sanding sugar. And again, you can do any type of design that you would like for your snowflake. I will let you go now. This may be the end of the video. If I can record at the party, since I'm doing the buffet table, I may get a chance to record a little bit, maybe just a couple minutes or so. If I do, I'll add it towards the end of the video, and I'll show you what else I did for the buffet table. I did some pretzel sticks and some Rice Krispie treats, and I added some candies and all that stuff, and I'll show you that if I can towards the end of the video. And that is all, guys. I thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more, and I will talk to you soon. Have a good one, guys.